morning. This is a reflection on lesson 266 in A Course in Miracles, and it says, "My holy self, capital S, abides in you, his son," or your son, something like that. My holy self abides in you, meaning in the Son, which means in humanity, not in God, in this lesson anyway. Whoa! Turning. Another trip to go pick up my mom on the way to the hospital. So, because it's another full day where I won't be able to do this any other time. So, what this lesson was talking about is how, I think what it's saying, first of all, the word abide, I think of it as existing, like, or resting or dwelling, but existing. So it's saying like, my holy self, meaning my higher self, my spirit self, my soul self, whatever, is the same in me, it's the same in you, it's the same in them. It's consciousness itself, basically, or if you want to say God itself, love itself exists within each of us, and we can use that as an example, as a pointer back to peace, God, love. So when we lose our way, meaning like, I'm not connecting directly to God, directly to love, like maybe I feel a little lost, maybe I feel a little disconnected, disenchanted, whatever feeling that disconnected really, then we can use each other as pointers, saying, let me see the God, let me see the love that exists within you. It's the same as in me. Let us not see each other as separate, as opposites, as anything except the same thing. And then that is a pointer, a redirection back to connecting with love, connecting with God. Because if we can connect, like the whole lesson talks about how God has instilled that godness in each of us. Like we're pieces of God, we're pieces of love. We are all the same. We're all the same. We come from the same place. What makes us think that any one of us is better than another, is different from another? We try to individuate, differentiate, but really that's just personality, ego level. That's not God, love, source level. At the source level, the capital S self level, we're all the same. And we can point back to that. We can see that within each other that reminds us, that's the pointer part, it's a reminder that that's what God is. It's love that's in each of us. So we can say we're the same. And that's a reminder and a pointer back to connecting directly to God, directly to love. So that's what I took this lesson to mean. And I guess it helps me in my everyday life because I'm so over judgment. It still exists in me. I still deal with it every day, trying to eradicate it. In a sense, like the trying to get rid of something keeps it there, right? So I just have more and more grace, like yesterday's lesson on gentleness, more and more allowance and gentleness for it existing, and then I'm not resisting it as much, and therefore it can dissipate faster and faster each time it rears up in my awareness. And that, I'm just so over judgment. I just want more connection in my life. I want to see it, I want to be it, and I want to embody it, but not in a false sense. To me, connection isn't about doing. It's so I play with that too. It's not about like being in, it doesn't even mean sharing space with people out of obligation. That's not what I'm talking about connection, where it's like, oh, I just want to be with other people more. That's not what I mean about connection. It means like I want to heart connect, no matter what form it takes. It could be text to phone call. It could even be social media, as long as it feels authentically connected from my heart. Is this how I really feel? from inside of me to inside of them to connect at that God space. Like I was saying yesterday, like I'm so over small talk. I'll do it because sometimes that's meeting people where they are, and that's from a place of love too. I feel like I'm getting to a place where everything's allowed. Everything under the sun is allowed, or maybe I want it to be allowed, and so now I'm recognizing where I still have resistance, which means not allowing something to exist. The good, the bad, the ugly, it's like back to yesterday's lesson on not wanting to take sides. It's that. It's like where two becomes one. I don't want division anymore. I just want oneness, and that means everything must be able to coexist. I need one of those coexist stickers. Only it would take on a different meaning. It means literally everything can coexist. That's where I'm headed. I just intuitively feel it, instinctually know that's my path of not like no judgment, maybe even no self. Like this lesson talks about this capital S. Like this, I want to get, like I feel like something in me is trying to again eradicate the ego self, so that even the ego self can coexist from a place of usefulness. Not to be the totality of existence, but to be a piece of existence. I think I probably heard somebody say that once, because that sounds really smart, and I know I didn't make that up. I watch a lot of podcasts. But yeah, something about like everything's allowed. Everything's allowed. And how does that relate to this lesson? Maybe it has to do with like connecting and from such an authentic place, from the capital S self, if you want to call it that, because the lesson typed it that way. Then from the God self that exists within each of us. It's a pure place. So there's no judgment to be had against each other. We are the same. So therefore, let's connect at that place. Something in me wanted to say, and if either of us isn't at that place, I hope we can meet each other where we are and come back to that place. Because I was reflecting yesterday on how a lot of times we connect, the way we connect is, okay, we're connecting from where we are, and sometimes that means from a really divisive place, meaning like choosing sides, like connecting in a place of fear. Like, okay, let's be in a place of fear together. At least it's authentic connection, right? Because that's authentically what I feel right now. So that can coexist too, can't it? There's no shame in that. There shouldn't be. First of all, there shouldn't be shoulds or shouldn'ts, but shame has no home here, right? But could shame coexist? Anyway, that's where this lesson took me, is reflecting on my own. Where am I on my own journey right now? Where do I intuitively feel like I'm headed? And it feels like to this place of no self, because this lesson talked about self. No ego self. It's and eventually, and when you think about this lesson talks about seeing each other as like reminders or pointers back to God. Like we can exist, we see the God self existing in other people, and that's a reminder that, we can connect there. And then immediately I feel like I'm connected back to God, because I'm connecting to the God in you, to the love in you, this place of no reservations, no judgments, no shame, nothing, just like heart to heart. And that makes me feel like that's the path I'm on, heart to heart, not thought to thought, idealism to idealism, like what values we share in the world, because values are belief systems, so it's like I want to exist beyond the realm of belief, because belief is just when you dig your heels into thoughts and be like, okay, I'm digging my heels into this collection of thoughts. that serves me well, then that's fine. There's that, even that can coexist. But I feel intuitively I'm on this journey to eradicate belief. Like, and what I mean by eradicate is accept. Isn't that funny? Like, to get rid of, to obliterate, eradicate is to actually allow it. Isn't that a paradox? Like, I love that. Oh, I love paradox. So that's my path, is to see clearly, to examine everything, because the shadow is just the unexamined. That's all the shadow is. It's the unexamined. I want to shine a light on literally everything in me, because the light obliterates the darkness, right? So that it actually brings it into the light so it can exist. That's what I'm talking about, the paradox of like, and then it's allowed. So then so it's like a full circle. I know I'm going on this full circle. I just feel it. I intuit it. Maybe it won't pan out. Who knows? But I feel like keep shining the light in those dark spaces so that I can bring it into the fold instead of keeping it in darkness, in resistance. Bring it into the fold. Bring it into me. Remember. I know that's all the rage now. People saying, do you really know what remember means? To remember the body. Like, bring all the members back. To it. So that's funny. So that's when I say it's all the rage, you just hear like it's like one of those sound bites, like it's like the cleverness of a word. So that's the cleverness of the word remember. I want to remember every part of me so that it can all coexist functionally and usefully, because there's a usefulness I need in this world of humanness and just relation with people, things, objects, ideas. And to go down this path is to shine a light on what's dysfunctional, to remember it, to bring it back into the fold in a functional way. And so it's very practical to me, but it's also very spiritual. And that's part of my journey too, is to bring a balance in myself between the practical and the spiritual, so that everything is like equanimous in this harmonious center of it all. Because I don't want to be all at one extreme or another, where I don't like this word, but the woo-woo-ness of spirituality, like so ungrounded in our physical reality that it's not even practical anymore. I want to relate in a very grounded way with nature, the nature of everything. Like, I want to eke out everything from this world. I want to be a part of the earth, not up in the clouds all the time. So that's what I mean about my journey, is one of harmonizing the extremes in everything. I've always felt that my whole life, because I flowed between the extremes, and now it's like energetically I feel that about myself. I'm curious what you feel energetically about yourself. Where do you, like, what is in this lifetime energetically, what are you feeling? What other things, this is just my journey, so it's all I know. So that's wow, that's what this lesson made me think of. Maybe I should do all of these on drives, because it really opens me up more. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just annoying. So I better go. I'm almost to my mom's. And I think authenticity, connecting from an authentic place, is to sum up this one, from that God space, the love space, the heart-to-heart space. And it's a reminder that is connecting with the allness of the isness. Bye.